So let us start installing what we require. So if you have a desktop, you want to be using your local PC, you have to start with the Docker desktop, which is the URL, install it and run it. So this is how it's going to look like when you get your Docker desktop. Okay, it's going to look like this, and make sure you register. And after you register, here is the only thing we need is the terminal. We need a terminal right here to work for us. And as for you that is going to use VPS, after you log in your VPS, you buy your PVS, you log in, you are going to put your IP here. So after you input your IP, you are going to put the name here and click on save. So this is one I save, which is my setup. I'm going to load it and I'm going to log in, the route that you used to purchase, and also the password. Um, access in what access is in. So as you can see, now we are here. So as for you guys that need this, you have to install the Docker, because there's no way you can run the Docker without installing it on your VPS. So these are the way that you have to run it. So we are going to input this one sudo app, input this one as second one, input this one at the third one. After include finish, input this one and input this one, and sudo docker version is going to show you the docker version you are running. So let's go. I'm going to enlarge it in a bit. I click on it. The docker version is going to show. As you can see, this is the docker version. And add your user to Docker group and run without sudo. So I don't think you need any of this. Okay. Now let us work with the Docker compose. I don't think you need any of this. So I'm going to actually strike this one out. Um, strike this one out. Now we have the composer. So you need this one too. So you want to test this one, nano composer, paste this thing. After you paste it, you're going to composer up and run. So that means it has been running. Now you want to run anything on here, you are going, this is how you are going to run the anything on your local PC. Okay, you are going to copy it right here and paste it right here. um Go to your local PC and go to gbash and paste it inside your gbash. Okay, I don't want to paste anything right here because it's already running. So after you have installed that to finish, go to your container and you are going to see in your container that is running, the anything is going to be running, and you can access it via this URL. Okay, can access it via this URL. And as for you guys, you have to input your IP here. If you are using the VPS, you have to input your IP here. Okay, your IP address is supposed to be here. Okay, replace this with your IP address. Okay, it's very, very important. If you are using VPS, replace this with your IP address, or you can even use the local host. Okay, they say if you are using the anything on VPS, have a custom name damage to this, to the URL. Now we have the next one, which is called the Docker. We have this one, which is called the storage. Now there is a thing we have to do right here for us to install this Docker. Okay, for us to install this Docker, let me show you one thing. Um, Here will be where the data will be stored. Okay, here will be where the data will be stored, but I think I have another one that I've been running for like a while right now. I have the direct one that you can actually run. So for those of you that are using this, you can copy this one direct and paste it inside this gbash, okay. If you want to access this gbash, if you want to access this gbash, I'm coming, guys. So you are going to run it here, put it here. As you can see, after you paste it here, it's going to run for this is for the anything. So if you want to run Minio on your Docker um, coming guys, just want to check something out. Yeah, so this is how you are going, this is the one you are going to run for your VPS. So I'm going to use this VPS. So this is what you are going to run, and you are going to input your admin, your username here and your password here. So let us run this one inside our um, VPS. If you want to run for local computer, let me just don't copy the, make sure you don't copy the VPS. If you want, this is local computer. So this is for VPS. You want to run this one on a VPS, copy it right now. And this is the password that you need. I'm going to format it later because I have to remove it. So this is what you need. As you can see, it will said unable to find image, but it's going to actually show everything like this. And this will be the local host for you to access this. Um, and make sure you remember your password very, very well. And there will be a lot to do after that. As you can see, now is running. So for us to run this one, we are going to be running our IP address along with this. Let me check something. 5. Okay. 5. So copy your IP address, and then what is the one that is dot 9000. The IP address dot 9000. If it doesn't load, that means it's actually um running, but you have to wait for from time being before you can access it. Okay, this is 901 and this is 900. Okay, so just let us wait for some minutes for it to, as you can see right now, the decor error is formed from setting up network proxy not found. So we actually have an issue with the network proxy, which is not found. Okay, which is not found. Um, which is not found. So let's see where we get everything wrong. So we have to remove this network proxy from this. Okay, let's remove network proxy from this and let us run it again. Okay, let us run it again. Or yeah, let's run it again. So let's say you are already make mistake like mine. Go to Docker image ls. So now we have 3 Docker here. We have the latest um this thing right here. Okay. Now what we are going to do now right now is to run this, and let's run this one again. If you get an error, that means we are going to remove this Docker. Okay, so as you can see, you have to remove this to be able to, okay, use it. So we are going to ask ChatGPT how to remove the menu. This is what I use most of the times. Okay, so how to remove the menu uh, in container and image. So I'm going to just input this. This as you can see, I think we are done. So let's use our to list whatever we want to list again. The Docker, let's go for Docker PS, Docker image list. Now we have our only image, which we have already removed. Now let's go back to this one and see what we can run. So now I think it should be running after it has been done. So this is just for us to install the menu for some time. So as for you that are using the local PC, you are going to run it the same way like I gave you, and you are going to see it right here. So after you see, you are going to start it. So after you start it, you have to click on it to know when it started. Okay, as you can see, you are running older version, release 1 minute, release 1 month before the latest, blah blah blah, like that. That is how they are going to talk about it. Now don't forget how you are running it before. So if I click on the web UI, these are the API, but this is the web UI. So web UI is different from the API. Okay, web UI is different from the API. Don't forget the password you used to log in before. Okay, so use it to log in, and after you log in, you are going to create. So this is also for you if you have already get access to yours that is loading very well. I don't know what is happened to this that is not that well loaded. So after you log in, you have to log in because we need to create something. Um, have I forgot my password? Have I forgot my password? Let's see. Posts. Can you have it? Yeah. So remember, this is what we used before. So, and this is it. You have to create what we call the NCA bucket. No, go to the buckets. You have to create a new bucket. You are going to name it NCA toolkit. Toolkit. Okay, toolkit. Just like the one here. Okay, just like the one here. So after you create this thing finish, this is where your file is going to store. So click on edit policy. Okay, click on edit policy and put it in public. So now the next one is getting the access key. Go to the access key, create an access key, okay, and then you are going to need to save your access key somewhere, okay. Save this your access key somewhere and make sure you put it and doesn't expire, okay. Just here and click on create this and click on create. So that is it for this. The next video I'm going to show you how to install the anything. So if you are still having issue with your browser like mine, just make sure you go to ChatGPT to give you how to install the menu right. So we can go back and purge this again. Okay, let's purge it again. So how to run Minio on my VPS Docker Ubuntu. So this is what helps sometimes. So let's go. We've already done this. You don't have to until run this one. Okay. Now this is what we need to run. So let us try and run it and see if there is any changes. If there's any changes, then you are going to see this in my so I think we are running the latest, or we are running the query format. Okay. Now let's see and let's run it again and see what we got. So I think this actually went through. So this actually went through, and I think I'm going to replace it now. So let's replace it. Let's remove this and replace this. So I think we are now done. So you can log in on your side if you want. I'm still going to remove this to rerun mine. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching and do have a nice day.